Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Slimreshae here, aka Jasmine, and I'm back to you with another video. So today I will be doing a base makeup routine, so my foundation makeup routine, because all of you guys have been requesting it. So if you are interested in this video, please keep on watching. Alright guys, so we are starting off with primer, and today I'm using the BECCA Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, and this is by far like my favorite primer if you have oily skin or if you're trying to like control the oils in your skin. I do already have my brows done and carved out with concealer, and I use the MAC NC45 concealer. If you guys want an updated brow tutorial, please let me know. I'll definitely do one for you guys. Also, if you see any red glitter on my face, I was gonna do a makeup look, but I decided not to, and so now I have red glitter all over my face. So once you go ahead and prime the face, you want to choose your foundation. So the foundation that I use and that I can swear by is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I have the color 410, even though 390 is my exact shade or the best match. They both work for me, and I swore this was 390, but it says 410. So typically I'll either put the foundation on the brush or directly on my face and then buff it out. I'm gonna put it on the brush today, just because. And this is a Morphe M439 brush, and this is just one of their face brushes, and I'm gonna do one pump on there. If you guys have seen like my basic neutral everyday makeup routine or whatever, y'all know I like full coverage, and I pretty much like full coverage foundation, so I'm gonna use a couple pumps of foundation on my face regardless. So if I do it directly on the face, I'll do like a strip like that right there and then blend it out. And this is completely up to you. If you have, you know, I don't want to say good skin, but if your skin is really clear and you don't have like really any blemishes to cover, then you don't need all of these pumps of foundation. But if you have like hyperpigmentation, acne scars and stuff like that, then you may need more pumps of foundation. And if you see me looking right here, it's because my mirror is right here. So after I put on this, you want to blend it towards your ear because you don't want your ear a different color. Same thing down the neck. When it comes to your forehead, you don't want to put too much foundation on there, just because one, your forehead is going to typically be a little bit darker, and then two, you're going to be contouring and highlighting all over your forehead anyway, so you don't need to like waste product there. So my forehead might look a little blotchy, but it'll come together. So then I'll go in with a sponge. This is a Eco Tools sponge, and I like it because I use each side of it for something different. So I use the butt of the sponge to go ahead and blend out that foundation, making sure that it is like seamless, you know, and well blended. And after I do that, I will go ahead and put on my concealer to highlight my face. So I use two different concealers, and sometimes I just layer them on top. So the first one is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Fawn. And then I also use the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and this is in the color Butterscotch. Can you see? It's in the color Butterscotch. So I'll put the LA Girl Pro Concealer down first. So you can let this sit, and while you let this sit, you can go ahead and contour, and I'll use the Black Opal. This is the True Color foundation stick, and it's in Black Walnut. And I literally just twist it up like this, and then I get the sponge and I get some of the product on it, and then blend it like that. Because this product is very pigmented, and so when you see, like, you want to take like a boss picture for Instagram or something, and you want your makeup to be snatched, this is what you want to do. You want to get a nice deep contour color. Alright, so once you do that, you want to go ahead and blend out this concealer, and I'm using the long flat side of this sponge. So it's like long and flat on this side, and then it's short and flat on this side. So I use the long flat side. And you can just use this color if you want to, because it like highlights your face naturally. The Butterscotch Too Faced concealer is a little bit brighter, so that'll brighten your under eye. Then I'll like bounce back and forth between the butt of the sponge and the highlighter portion of the sponge, just to blend everything together. And I'm just gonna add a few dots of the other concealer to brighten, or not a few dots, a little mini triangle. Yeah, you know, just redo the whole thing. Once you make sure you're all blended, that's when we're gonna go in and start setting things. And I switched between two different powders. This is the Sacha Buttercup powder, which I'll be using today. I either use this one or the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I love the banana color of this powder, and then I'll use the short slanted side to bounce in that product. Both powders are good powders. Sacha is a little bit cheaper, but I really love the banana color of the Sacha Buttercup powder. I wish Laura, I know she came out with like the deep, the medium deep powder, but I really wish she comes out with a banana powder, because I think that would be, she would kill the market with that, because so many people can use like the yellow banana powder colors. So I'm gonna clean up that contour a little bit. So we're just putting like a nice good line right there. Same thing with the other side. And sometimes if I go a little crazy up top, I'll do a little line up top too. And then make sure we set the lids. And so while this powder is still on, I typically will go ahead and set the contour. And I set my contour with the Morphe Bronzer palette, and this is in the color Showmance. And I just kind of dip my brush in there, and the brush that I use is the Morphe E4 brush. And it's just like a angled, a fluffy angled brush. And I just dip in there, tap some off because this is very pigmented, and then I brush upward. So I'm brushing upward to set that in. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And then we're going to do around the hairline. Wow. So we're going to do around the hairline like that. And then I'll take the excess and just, you know, contour the nose just a little bit and underneath. And then don't forget to do down here, bring it a little bit back into the neck. And so then I also go ahead and apply blush before I dust everything off. And so for blush, I use the Nude 10 Color Blush Palette. This is from BHCOSMETICS, and I got it from Riley Rose in the mall. And so typically I like to use this blush right here, and sometimes I'll use this one. Just because I don't like a bright pink blush, but I like a, you know, a rosy blush. And then I use the Morphe M523 brush right here, and I just tap into that blush, and then I like kind of drag it almost as if it's like a highlighter, but a little bit lower. So in between where I would highlight and contour. And blush really makes like your pictures come out good if you're, you know, taking pictures or whatever. So this is what we're looking like. And then I'm gonna lightly dust off my under eye with my Morphe E3 brush, which is this right here, and I'm just gonna tap into my Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and this is in the color Deep 56, and I just like lightly dust under the eye because you don't want to disturb that concealer too bad, so you want to do that real light. And then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. kabuki brush. Yeah, I do apologize if I'm looking like over here because this is my new camera and the viewfinder is on the side instead of on the top. But yes, I'm taking my e.l.f. kabuki brush and the Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and I'm just making like light soft circles and kind of like buffing in that powder. And we're just gonna do that all over the face just to kind of make everything come together, blend out, and not look like super splotchy or anything like that. Gonna do the forehead and blend that all together, and boom, we are looking like somebody. And then a lot of the times I like to go ahead and set my face with setting spray before I highlight, and so I'm using my baby. This is the Morphe continuous setting mist, and Alyssa actually put me on, like, I don't know why it took so long to try this, but it's so amazing. It smells good and it just mists so perfectly. So I'm gonna put a coat of this on, and then we're gonna highlight. It feels so good, y'all. So refreshing. So we're just gonna let that dry down just a little bit, and then the highlighter that I'm using today is my go-to highlighter, and it has been through some things, y'all. So the lid cracked, and I didn't want to just throw it away and buy a new one because it was so much product left. So I just put it in a Ziploc bag. But this is the Makeup Revolution highlighter in Gold Addict. I think it's their strobe highlighter in Gold Addict. And then I just take this Morphe M501 brush, and it's like a tapered pointed brush, and I like this because you have more precision than the e.l.f. highlighter brush, which is this one. It's a little bit bigger, but you can use this too. And then I also have a few fan brushes, but I just like this small one because I have more control over where I'm putting the highlighter. So I just tap in it, tap off some excess, and then I kind of put it like right on top of my little cheekbones. Put it right on top. And the reason why I do this is because I'm trying to, you know, shine from all angles. So from the front, I mean, it looks a little crazy right here, so if I put too much, I'll go back in with some of the setting powder and try to like diffuse it down. But from the side, we really want that to, you know, pop right there. And then we're doing like the Rihanna highlighting routine where you drag the brow bone into your highlight. So I don't have the sharp tooth brush, but I literally just make like a C shape, and that way, like, you know, all angles you can see that highlight, and it just looks like, yes, and it looks wet. I like this highlighter because it looks wet, so just gonna do that on both sides. And that is pretty much it. That's pretty much how I've been like highlighting my face lately. And then, like I said, if you do a little bit too much here, you can go into your powder and just, you know, tap around it to diffuse it out a little bit. And then you just can blend it out. And so that tones it down a little bit. But other than that, this is my base makeup routine. I'm just gonna slap on some lashes, and for an everyday lash you can use the wispies or the demi wispies. And then I think I'm gonna put on a red lipstick, so yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look, my base foundation makeup routine. All I did was put on my Fenty Beauty Stunner lip paint, and this is in the color Uncensored. And I put on some Demi Wispies lashes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, or like a lightweight makeup routine or something like that, please let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a huge thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the day, without regrets, love yourself and be you, Tiffle. Bye guys.